Your home has just been heisted. Was it Christmas?
A clock that you have to vacuum. Why does it have mirrors? Why?
$27,000. Down the drain.
Ridding the world of bad taste is a personal mission for British designers Colin McAllister and Justin Ryan. Having travelled miles and miles, they've found a home haunted by the ghost of Christmas past, which is in desperate need of a heist.
Meanwhile,
Oh my
Santa's
God.
been.
Was it Christmas?
Happy Christmas, honey. Is this a warehouse for bad taste?
What are those?
Fake, 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 fake. Everything in this house is fake. This is not a real house.
Oh my God, this isn't a bedroom, it's a garage sale. Fake. Right, I'll take this
Fake.
dog for a drag as some
Fake.
evidence. Come on, you.
Fake.
Oh, willing
Fake.
always. Fake.
Let's ambush. Wait a minute, you come with me, big cat diary. Fake. Oh, fake.
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 Our homeowners Diane and Tyrone think they're off to the races with son Ricardo and daughter Ronda. But their only sure bet is a mauling from Colin and Justin.
Now, we've assembled a whole pile of Diane and Tyrone's furniture. They've no idea. I just can't wait to see the faces as they walk round that corner.
Put that in that lovely
What, here?
vase. No, there. Meanwhile, loads of stuffed animals. Check. Plastic flowers everywhere.
Now, boys, if you were trying to analyse
Yeah.
who lives in a house like this, what would you say?
Somebody with no taste at all.
Hey! Fabulous. Isn't that easily the most tasteless piece of tat you've
My
ever
granny
seen?
wouldn't even have this in her place.
Well
Oh, really
said,
fun.
missus.
Good for Granny.
Oh, they're here. Oh, hi, Colin, quick, they're here.
Oh, quickly.
Tyrone and Diane! We're Colin and Justin, and your home has just been heisted.
When we saw them, we were definitely excited and surprised.
Very embarrassed to see this, my furniture with everybody staring at it, which I don't like.
I still can't believe it's happening.
Quite a big shot.
The question before me at the moment is a stylish woman, two men, and this.
Who's responsible?
Right here.
Is it all you? Is it all Diane?
Yeah.
What is it with all the plastic over everything?
We've heard of safe sex, but safe furniture? Haven't you got anything to say in defense of your furniture?
We just want to get rid of it. No, they want to get rid of it, and I need a change.
Sometimes our homeowners say, I love what I've got, but they know that it's absolutely shocking.
Shall we go?
It's a long way to the finishing line.
Man.
Yeah, my family has been living in this house for about 22 years. We're from Trinidad and Tobago. And I'm the decorator.
I have no say in the decorating of this house.
Whatsoever.
They don't like it. They find it's too much flowers, too much colors.
It's Christmas all year round here.
I always loved winning stuffed animals and collecting them. Every time we go out, I feel like I have to come home with something.
He takes after my mom. He collects them. He never throws them out. Well, I'm getting married next year, and I definitely don't want my friends and family coming here for a wedding.
Seeing all of this.
No way.
I want to get this house straightened out, to look like a house, not like a jungle.
In you go.
Oh, my goodness.
Come on, in.
What were you thinking when you put together this theme park of synthetic flowers?
Christmas bright colors.
There's something in this room that is so criminal. A clock that you have to vacuum. Why is it furry? Why does it have mirrors? Why?
That came from New York.
Oh my God, it's imported bad
20
taste.
years ago.
You don't have that here.
Thank the Lord for small mercies. Sean and Rhonda's honeymoon fund. What's going on here?
It's a honeymoon fund for Sean and Justin. It does exactly what it says on the box.
Oh, quickness of the hand. I put $500 in there. Oh,
Don't worry, I won't be getting married here.
Not here. Thank you. Well, I'll tell you what, please don't get married in front of this altar of bad taste.
You'll be moving out.
Yes.
Lucky you. Why the holly wreaths, the garlands, the cherubs?
Because I like them.
Surely the appeal of Christmas is that you actually bring it out once a year and you
You haven't
celebrate.
seen Christmas in this house.
It's worth
Don't
it.
host.
No! Now, Ricardo, are those animals yours as well?
Yeah, everyone pretty much.
How old are you?
23.
23 still has so many stuffed animals.
You look like quite a street kind of dude. You...
Snoop Dogg! Snoop Dogg! Snoop Dogg! Yo, man! Right, my lovelies.
Yeah. Who has got the folding fetish?
That's me, but I have no other room to put it.
That is a cry for help. This is a really strange bed. This
Piggyback. That's
rather
his. That's his.
strange hugging
That's his.
device.
That's his.
And how about this corner down here, the pillow stack corner?
That's my junk corner.
Her junk corner.
I put it to you that this is your junk room.
A junk house.
In you go, walk past the woolly clock.
We have brought you right down to the very epicenter of fake flower hell. Let's have a seat, guys. To a place to discuss some very serious business. Good news and bad news. Good news, Colin and I are masterfully taking on the house. Bad news is, from now on in, we make the decisions.
Fantastic. Well, give us your house keys then.
Are you sure you want to do that, Dad?
Yeah.
I want to do it right away.
You have backed a safe bet tonight, okay?
And I think I'm going to be a winner.
The family's bad taste is obvious, but now Colin and Justin have to come up with a remedy.
Meanwhile, Diane and Tyrone's living room, it's like a bad Christmas joke, isn't it? 365 days of Christmas, and what'd you get? Terrible gifts.
Every single bit of floristry in that room is utterly fake. We need to completely change that.
How cheeky are you feeling?
Always very, very cheeky.
We've actually sneaked in there and taken this. We weren't allowed in there. No wonder.
It's like a junk shop. In fact, it's like a storage bin.
That's what they call in this country a spare room. And this is Rhonda's bedroom next door.
Mildly
It
terrifying.
looks like Jimi Hendrix has vomited in there. Now, Rhonda is going to get married in a few months, so she's not going to use that space, and the family will remain in that very tight house. I say what we do with these two spaces is actually merge them, so we get a huge bedroom come family room.
Okay. In terms of a look for this, I think the feeling there should be all about the kind of the tribal and the colonial with grass cloth and, I don't know, animal print. It should be a real exotic escape that the whole family can enjoy on a daily basis.
You know, in the master bedroom, I don't think we should go overboard with the colonial tribal look. Bedrooms should be restful, you know, they should be clean. So I think in there we should go for quite a kind of modern European look.
Okay.
That looks expensive, you know, it's like some really deep, really kind of relaxing colours and some great textures.
Fantastic. Downstairs in the living dining room, we've got elegant European upstairs in one room. We've got slightly tribal colonial in another. Country cottage. It's a real global outlook that we're doing here.
You know what that says to me?
A fusion.
Global fusion.
Global fusion.
Okay, now this family room is really going to be a surprise. And I think the starting point in this kind of colonial look would be to get some texture onto the wall. Say we could pick up this kind of vibe in a wallpaper. and automatically you're going to feel like you're in Trinidad, you're in Bali, you're in somewhere exotic.
Why don't we get inch-thick strips of timber? So you have almost like a panelled look that goes all the way around the room. But let's bear in mind that this is also Ronda's bedroom, OK? This is where she has to sleep for the next few months.
A sofa bed.
Perfect. Why don't we add a little bit of funky seaside glamour? Think of striped deck chairs, but think of that pattern appearing as a really casual accent chair. So downstairs in Diane and Tyrone's home, country cottage with a twist. The floors, do you know, the lovely rosewood finish, they could be brought to life with cream rugs.
Well, that's going to lighten it up from the ground up. I think we can do the same with this. You know, I think it's absorbing all the light. If we paint that out, we're going to soften the impact of the brick. The room's going to appear much larger.
OK, if we mirror this section here, it's just going to expand the perceived floor space even more. Back to the country cottage. This wallpaper, to me, is exactly where we're going.
I think we just put in a nice cream sofa and then we bring in some pattern via the cushions. OK, looking at that wallpaper, you know, think about this. We're decorating not one, but two strangely shaped rooms. Why don't we use the bold pattern to highlight key areas? Then we'll leave some other areas bare, and that way we get relief from the pattern.
Now, we've got dining room furniture that structurally kind of works, OK? How about a no-brainer? We find a big pot of white paint. If we can paint the existing dining furniture, completely re-identify it, the only room left to tackle is the master bedroom.
I reckon we should opt for very soft lilac.
Nice.
Really restful, really restorative colour.
And then, just because we can, a dramatic purple, deep-buttoned headboard, commanding centre attention the minute you walk in the room. We add in cream side tables, we add some black and silver accessories, and all of a sudden, you could be in any European destination, darling.
But, and it's a big but,
I'll be the judge of that.
if we are going to create a global world-class room, then we need a global world-class team. Do you know where we can find one?
I have a few ideas.
Oh, there they are.
Guilty as charged.
Favorite bad taste.
Good morning, guys. Nice to see you. How are you doing? Nice to see you, sir.
Right, my lovelies, it's time to say goodbye to Christmas and hello to our lovely Home Heist family.
Hey.
Let's get in there.
Let Battle come in.
Follow that man. Hop, hop, hop.
Welcome to another House of Horrors. Hello, everybody. Morning, boys. Morning, Jacko. Morning, Hugh. Before we go any further, as an old drag queen once said, tear down these curtains and make me a frog. Woo. I'll tell you what.
Tweet, tweet, darling. Tweet, tweet.
I have only one thing to say.
Let me translate that. It said, let's take the family up to the bedroom and rip up the carpet. Got you.
Up the stairs.
To the scene of the crimes. Morning, guys.
Look, darlings, underneath all that hideous popcorn is a perfectly nice flat ceiling.
Are you literally just spraying it to soften it off and then scraping it down? Who's left their phone on? Is that you? Oh, you're in trouble. You get one excuse
Give
to
me
be
that
a
phone.
homeowner.
Give me
Who is
that.
it?
Hello? Who's in makeup? Okay, smell you later.
Watch your dress.
Do you want a little go? Go on, baby. Go on. Yeah, you can. You're not that short.
That's neat.
Okay, here's a top tip. I would do it away from you, never over your head.
Try it again, baby.
Was that it?
Oh, look at your hair under that hat.
One scrape.
Show them your best smile. Look at that. That smile would break women's hearts across the globe, wouldn't it?
Oh, and a few cuddly toys as well.
Diane and Tyrone are not afraid of hard work, which is just as well, as there's a lot of old tat to tear out for this 6-day Reno. What's more, this titanic effort's only the tip of the iceberg. There's also the surprise family room to be taken care of.
When they see our plans unveiled for those two rooms that are connecting into one, hopefully they're going to be delighted.
But first, the boys want to test the water as to how much the family will miss their old 2 rooms. Not a lot if Rhonda's got a say in it.
We haven't seen anything in this room for about 8 years.
Is there anyone in there?
No, there's just junk
Maybe
in
an
there.
elderly relative or something? Hello!
And I wish this was my room because it is bigger than my room.
So you actually have the smaller room?
Yes, about half the size.
Are you next door?
Yes, let's see.
And your bedroom. Honey, come in here. And more of the cuddly toys in every single salty corner. And the curtains. Come on.
Baby, you're as bad as your mother.
And can I just ask one quick question? What precisely goes on in this bedroom, madam?
I got that for you guys.
Oh, I see. OK, well, listen, we'll play with that later on. Terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. This has got to change.
Colin and Justin are encouraging the whole family to get decluttering. It's the perfect cover for their secret plans to transform the spare room and Ronda's bedroom.
Our big push with this particular Reno is actually to get the balance right between life space and storage space and actually show this family, you know, that actually quantity is not as important as quality. And that's why we're going to sacrifice 2 terrible rooms to create 1 fantastic family room. This can go. And I get all this space. So we get a lovely clean corner there, and the room's going to feel so much larger.
Yeah. Let me talk you through a few of the salient points. The reason that we want to paint that brick wall cream is just to open up the space even further because...
So it feels lighter.
Yeah, and makes the space feel much, much bigger, OK?
Okay.
Having this Reno is fantastic because we haven't had anything done for quite some time. All my junk, all my flowers, everything is gotten rid of. The whole house is clean now.
And it's not coming back.
Listen, guys, we've wandered your home and it is in desperate need of serious attention. We have isolated 2 main crimes, OK? The first crime in your house is, collectively, you are sunk in your junk. Everywhere we look, junk storage everywhere, and we need to completely tame that.
Crime number 2. You know, you guys fake it with flowers all the time, you know? Old dusty plastic plants all over the place is not a good look, OK?
Now, you know what's coming next, don't you? Our lovely T-shirt moment. 1, 2, 3, junk and... ... disorderly.
I faked it with flowers, with silk flowers.
Plastic flowers.
It's not plastic, it's silk.
Majority is...
No, it's not plastic, it's silk.
Their home is full of plastic flowers because they want that holiday feel. You know, they want it to remind them of the Caribbean. The room upstairs is going to have a slightly colonial edge to it, you know, so you should get that fabulous holiday feeling like a quality hotel. And why shouldn't you have it at home?
Day 2 of Colin and Justin's Global Fusion Reno kicks off with a mass crown moulding session. Whilst Brian and Cheryl get briefed on the boys' colonial design for the family room.
And that involves knocking this wall out.
You okay with that?
I'm fine with that. I think that wall will be. I think that wall will be hollow and easy to come out.
And then we've got a great kind of like bamboo wallpaper that's going all the way around here, so it should look fantastic. When Ronda, whoosh, off she go, darling, with a mouthful of wedding cake, that room is going to be an incredible family space.
With the Reno in full swing, Colin and Justin want to tackle Diane's craze for clutter. They're taking her and the family to a locker containing all her junk to show her how much valuable space she's wasting at home.
Whoa, come on. This is all your gear.
Our lesson today is about whole house living, and our family are literally sunk in their junk. So we've brought them to a storage locker for a little exercise and observation of how best to use your space.
This is how you live. Diane, I think we're all looking at you, darling. Sweet pea. Baby, you've got to get some rules in place, you know, get your mind on all this stuff because it is a total waste of life space.
Now, the frightening thing is, we've worked out that your house is worth about $320,000, OK? The house is 1,500 square feet. Your spare room is 10 feet by 13 feet, OK? So therefore, the value of your spare room that's being wasted is $27,690.
Wow.
Down the
Baby,
drain. Nearly 30 grand.
30,000 bucks on this. Well, you could be actually given $30,000 worth of valuable space to your most valuable possessions, the family. How are you feeling, Diane? Is this a wake-up call, baby, from Colin and
it's a
Justin?
wake-up call. It's
Big
a
time
it's a
wake-up.
wake-up call.
We're going to take you into another box. Come on. And pull that down with you, Colin.
Having shocked Diane into admitting the scale of her problem, the boys now want to give her a final incentive to start decluttering.
This, my lovely family, is what you could have done with exactly the same space.
Look at all this living space, baby.
This is nice.
You're squashed downstairs in a really rather small living room when upstairs was an opportunity to have this really valuable asset.
So I think you have to say to your family that you're not going to do this again.
No, I'm not going to do this again. I'll try to get rid of my junk.
There is no more junk coming in because if junk comes in, I'm going.
He's going out.
Fabulous. Well, darling, the purge starts now. Let's go.
Do you know, every January, when you open your brand new diary or your calendar for the first time and pop in all the birthdays and anniversaries, also pop in a couple of days that you can allocate to spring cleaning.
And do the one in, one out rule. You know, if you bring in one TV because you want a brand new one, then get rid of the old one.
After this lesson, I'm going to get rid of most of my stuff. I'll give to charity and give away some of the junk, have a garage sale or whatever it takes.
All
to
of
get rid
the junk, not some of it.
All of it.
Ricardo is also carrying out some life laundry. He and the family are giving his soft toy collection a thorough wash before handing it over to charity. Whilst Colin and Justin visit an upholsterer's to get a custom headboard made for the master bedroom.
Oh my goodness. So you have to graph out every single part of this and then button tuft right into the depth of that like this.
The buttons will be made out of the same fabric because I think if we were to use another colour, it would look a bit too busy.
Okay. Believe it or not, Garnet is actually going to have to cover every single solitary button individually in the fabric. We're having something that's individual to our design and a really big statement at the same time.
And you have your button.
Hey, that's incredible. And how many buttons have we got on this?
115.
Only another 114 to go.
Okay. Thank you.
Day 3 and the bamboo wallpaper that will stamp colonial all over the family room is being put up. And down in the living room, work's coming on nicely.
We've got the wallpaper hung. This floral print looks really, really nice. It's gonna really tie in with that country theme that we're going for. The fireplace has been painted out soft, soft cream. It's gonna really warm up the space. I'm pretty behind in terms of my accessories. I haven't done that yet. A lot of the pieces are custom, so those things are gonna arrive on dress day, which is not good because obviously I wanna make sure things are fitting properly, but what can you do?
Boys, hello there, how are
Guys.
we? Oh, this looks great, doesn't it? Suddenly you're transported to somewhere very exotic.
This is incredible.
Really?
Look, that's gonna hide the terrible seam and give us a nice timber detail. Suddenly this is gonna stop looking like a boring suburban box and look like something truly exotic.
Let me tell you my favourite bit.
Is it Greg in a grass skirt?
My lovely production line of wallpapering bitches over there. Lovely Greg and lovely Tim. Are you stirring Colin's makeup at the moment, Tim?
It's ready. It's almost ready.
Is it almost ready?
Oh, look at that!
And Greg, have you getting some paper to wrap around Justin's face? Yes. Fabulous.
Can I get an absolute guarantee from everybody? No family in this room at all. I don't want them to know that we've taken 2 rooms and converted it into 1. Because as much as we think it's a brilliant idea, there's always the concern that they might think that's not a good idea.
Darling, it's quality over quantity.
Well, I like to think so as well.
And obviously our idea with this room is for an element of double duty.
Okay.
You know, so the family are going to walk in here and see a proper living room, but then at the touch of a button, wham, it's going to turn into their daughter's bedroom.
But the boys are going to be a lot less hey presto when they see the progress in the master bedroom next door.
When do the carpets go down here, Sharon?
It's coming on our last day.
Okay. How about the occasional dressing?
On the last day.
And the lamps for the credenza?
Also on the last day.
Is the bedding here?
Do you understand what I'm saying? Everything else is coming on the last day.
May I make a suggestion?
No.
Could we bring some things in before the last day?
Do you have to keep micromanaging me?
Oh, what is this, lastday.com?
Well, you know what? I have to do things my way, and I can't control some of the situations, especially if I'm ordering things that are custom.
Time management gurus Colin and Justin decide to take one item off Cheryl's to-do list and go looking for the perfect sofa bed that'll allow the family room to also function as Ronda's bedroom.
Shopping for a sofa bed is an exercise in form and function. Number one, your sofa bed has to contribute towards your design. And number two, it's got to work when you need another bed.
Which, in other words, means there are various options out there. And before spending your cash, you should consider every one.
Now, if you're looking for something modern, you know, then a sectional sofa certainly ticks a box. So in terms of style, modern style, this could be the one. In terms of being a sofa bed, let's have a look at this. You move the cushions there, click that forward, put that down flat. This is very easy, isn't it? Now, in terms of space, for the longer individual, this is perfect. It's maybe a wee bit squishy for me, so I think for occasional use, fine. But if you're looking for a sofa bed for everyday use, this is not the one.
Now, if you're on the wrong sofa bed, you're not going to sleep properly. This one is a traditional spring action. All you got to do, you got to tug, baby, pull this out, and inside that, the perfect mattress, ideal for a proper 8 hours. Okay, here's the deal. I like the colourway of that one. I like the mechanism of this one. So I think on this particular occasion, we're looking at doing a custom sofa bed. You can imagine that sitting in a house in South Africa, a house in India, a house in the Caribbean. It's kind of at home everywhere.
It's really quite sophisticated.
Which means on this occasion that we take some imagery to a custom upholsterer and have exactly what we need made.
Day 4, and in the family room, Dustin is fitting the vertical strips that'll mask the wallpaper's seams and give the room a unique panelled look. Downstairs, Santa's grotto is well on its way to turning into a country cottage. But how will Diane and Tyrone feel about it?
Here you go. Whoa. Oh, come in, come in. Squeeze in there, come on.
It looks okay.
No, I mean the...
Okay.
He just like flowers,
Well, you know what?
period.
It's nice compared to what we had before.
That's not really what we'd hope to hear from you guys. But how about you've got nice crown mould?
I love that. That's nice.
Yeah.
Now, can I ask a question? Maybe it's because I'm older, but what does this part of the body adornment play?
Have you just washed your hair?
He thinks it's cool.
It's his own street thing.
Is it
He
his
thinks
own
it's
thing?
cool,
Oh,
yeah.
that's good. It's good to have an individual style. Clearly, your mother got that individual style with that hat as well.
I told her the same thing.
Let's try the hat on Dad. Let's have a little look. Oh, quickly. No, let's get that off. We try it on you. It's so gorgeous.
Oh, look, see, you look
just
gorgeous.
I think it's gonna look better here
Oh, no.
with you on the towel. Come on. Stop there, you.
Can I ask you why you're doing this?
That's the balloon that I'm holding.
I know. Hello, darling.
To keep them out of any more trouble, the family are put to work, with Diane and Tyrone painting trim for the living dining room and their kids making a start on their parents' modern European bedroom.
It looks amazing already. It's different than what we had, and it's more exciting, it's more fun. I love it.
There's too many flowers. I'm so accustomed with the flowers for the last 26 years that the flowers are driving me crazy.
Day 5, and work in the family room continues with some dark wood shelving in keeping with the colonial theme. In the living and dining rooms, the trim Diane and Tyrone painted is being installed. And with the paint now dry, ceiling roses can be put in place in all the rooms. Today made of plastic or foam rather than plaster, these fittings are lightweight and can be attached with adhesive using a glue gun. Cheryl is hunting for furniture and accessories for the modern European bedroom. And although she's finding some great pieces, they seem to be from the wrong continent.
I love to mix it up. I mean, this is more Asian. We're going for a nice contrast of modern elements as well. Once this is painted out cream, it'll really work with the modern scheme that we're going for in this space. Two of these tables are going to be the perfect match to this bench that I'm getting, and they'll be great as nightstands. This would be perfect in the family room. It just needs to be painted out. I'm just actually looking for another color to introduce into our living room. We're going with mainly cream and red, but I want to do a little splash of punch with this sage green. The best way to do that is with some pillows. That's actually quite nice. I'm very happy. All my shopping is done.
Elsewhere, the family room sofa bed is being customised to meet Colin and Justin's specifications for colour and comfort.
Now, using this basket of evil floristry as primary evidence, it's about time we took you lot on a fabulous lesson.
Woohoo! Now join us in the jungle, my darlings, because of course your design crime, my lovely Diane and Tyrone, is about faking it with flowers, okay? What we have to do today is just update your influences. You know what? Because this kind of look is so 1970s, and it just looks funereal.
I didn't have a technique for styling my flowers. I just went with whatever I saw and picked up.
Everything that you see in this fantastic shop is the new version of fake flowers, permanent botanicals, really clever interpretations that capture the very heart of Mother Nature, but do it in a very realistic way. Now watch how quick this is. A tray glass vase, okay? Some interpretation moss in the bottom of that. Another vase positioned smack dab in the center. Some pebbles arranged around the side like this, okay?
Water.
This is how easy it
That's
is.
real water.
Real water, okay? Now that's a big thing to remember when you're making interpretation florals. If you pop some real water in, it gives the impression of the whole thing being real. I'm going to float a couple of flower heads in there, like so. And we're done. How easy.
Wow, it's great.
Your Lordship.
And it doesn't look fake.
Exactly! Our very lesson indeed. Classic, simple, and unfussy.
Anything that you bring into your home has to be part of the bigger picture. It has to enhance the design of your home, okay? So when you're picking a vase, you should think about that as well. Then add a simple flower. You can do this. You grab them, stick them in the small vase here. Now you can see how these tiny, tiny, tiny little blooms echo the blooms that are actually on the glass.
Yeah, it looks
You
great.
know, so suddenly there's a relationship between the two things, and it looks like we've thought about it. What do you reckon?
Great.
Sir?
It is wonderful.
If you're feeling really adventurous and you want to think big with flowers, you need balls. This is the next level, okay? Colin and Justin get serious with some serious flora. Imagine two of those on a sideboard, on a credenza either side, with a piece of art in the centre. Suddenly you're getting huge impact from just two floral zones.
So, Tyrone, you are now in charge of the next stage of floral creations, all right? I'll snip these off, and with everyone I snip off, just pop it in a jar for me. Now, it's rather nice like this, but imagine for one moment we take an extra little step, okay? Some of this really nicely textured grass as well. Do you think that's gorgeous, or do you keep thinking of your horrible old dusty flowers?
No. This is great.
Less is more, darling. Less is always more.
It's simple, yet it looks nice. Even Tyrone was doing floral arrangement.
But it was
Do
a
you
good
imagine?
lesson. It was a good lesson for her, not for me.
Do you like it?
It looks great this way.
Okay.
But instead of all that,
oh yeah.
I love that. Straight from the man of the house, instead of all that. Nice! Fabulous. So I think that's one lesson well learned.
As part of her overall decluttering mission, Ronda's taking Ricardo to dispose of his teddies charitably.
We've washed all the stuffed animals and we're donating them. And actually, my mom's gonna be donating a lot of her stuff too.
They're all your toys?
Yeah.
Oh, you outgrew them, eh? Oh, well, some little child would really like them.
It's a new beginning because we get to start over and it feels refreshing. to say the least. I don't know about him with the stuffed animals, but...
Well, say goodbye.
Can you let go?
Yeah. I think it's about time for me to get rid of all my stuffed animals. It's time to grow up.
"24 hours before the reveal of Colin and Justin's global fusion design, and there's a raft of work to do. Lights still need fitting, and all of Cheryl's accessories and furniture have only just arrived and must be assembled.
Well, it's stress day, and as you can see, this is like a bomb exploded in the living room, dining room. Upstairs, Jocko's putting together some of our furniture, Jean's doing the same. I don't know if it's because everything arrived today, and that's why we're so behind. Well, that's probably what it is. But I kind of feel like I don't even know where to start. It's just one huge, big mess.
But it turns out Colin and Justin can't say "I told you so." They're doing some last-minute shopping for the bedroom to complete the colour scheme and to make it somewhere comfortable for Tyrone too.
We're doing Diane and Tyrone's bedroom, and it's a really lovely, elegant, soft lilac and purple and mauve scheme. But what we want to do is make sure that there's something extra in there, another colour to really anchor it and ground it. One of the best ways to really pop it to life is with black. Now, you can see the way that the framework just kind of encircles everything and gives it that extra bit of drama. And again, all these little accessories. When we pile these together in that room and carefully arrange that vignette, that bedroom is going to be the most perfectly gender, non-specific boudoir you've ever seen.
Now, if you're out hot shopping and you spot a lamp that looks like this, don't be put off, because it could be that underneath it all is a piece like this. Now, don't be afraid to mix and match, you know, just get rid of that shade. Treat it with the contempt it deserves. Bring in a brand new shade and voila, you've got a brand new lamp.
Oh, I'll tell you what, necessity is the mother of invention. Now, upstairs in that lovely master bedroom, we want a little bit of individual kick. So, we've bought ourselves some really inexpensive white curtain panels, but to personalise them, we've got this gorgeous ribbon. Now, you can either use an adhesive or you can sew it on, but whichever way you choose to stick it, it looks absolutely brilliant and is a really cost-effective way of making something a little bit more personal.
Back at the house, the boys' custom sofa bed is making its grand appearance. And there's a mammoth final push-on to complete the house in time.
Now, I want you to notice that our sofa in our colonial room is not wicker. It's not shaped like a giant camel. It is, in fact, very square and ultra-modern. And that's because its colonial kick comes from its colour scheme. You know, it's a nice muted tone, which means that when the family want to switch this room up and do something else, this is the perfect starting point.
So our overall look for this particular project is global fusion. Now, in here, we've gone slightly colonial with tribal accents. It's really, really elegant. We're finding gorgeous pieces such as this wonderful mirror, obviously our lovely bamboo wallpaper, and the timber detailing. For us, it's all about being inspired by the jungle rather than finding an elephant in one corner and a giraffe in the other. Ah, my army of Cinderellas.
Hey!
The bowl is almost ready. Now, you know this stage in the show, don't you?
Put them down.
You know this is the point where we say, well, the house is looking amazing, there's still a bit to do, we need a bit of time to come with the finishing details. Well, that's exactly where we are at the moment.
The good news is that, darling, because you've been so fabulous, and you two, you don't have to wear your T-shirts anymore. I think you're cured. No longer junk and disorderly. Yay! Off you go, then.
Enjoy it, guys.
We'll see you here bright and breezy.
Okay. Enjoy the anticipation. See you later.
Bye.
What a nice bunch, eh? What an incredibly lovely bunch of people.
You have made our day, our week, our month, our years to come. Thank you.
I'm just looking forward to change for the whole family, for our whole house, and hopefully for our wedding next year.
Now, cast your mind back. Diane had filled this room with plastic flowers. Why? Well, because she wanted to be reminded of the homeland back in Trinidad. And that's why we've gone for a very country casual look in here. And we've used a lot of floral motifs. I mean, the key to actually using florals in different patterns is to give them breathing space, okay? So we've got a very, very patterned wall covering, then we've got plain flooring via the rug and a plain sofa. And because we've actually given them some breathing space, it means we can bring in different patterns as long as they don't interfere with each other. So here, there's a nice bit of country gingham check, another floral pattern here as well. And you know what? It doesn't come much more natural than red, white and green.
Oh, what a lovely place to reflect upon an incredible transformation. Now, when we saw this room for the first time, it felt like walking through a really narrow tunnel. Now look at the space. It's completely and utterly reborn. All of this area completely mirrored, giving dramatic presence to the room.
You know, creating a great bedroom is all about creating a room filled with luxury. And for me, this space is like an identikit of luxury. Okay, tick list number 1, deep buttoning. You know, you think of fabulous, robust chairs in gentlemen's clubs, exotic flowers, big, bold prints on the cushions. You know, beautiful, muted silk shades as well. You get that lovely kind of soft focus as well. And I think finally, anything you can do to add a bit of sparkle. You know, so go wild with the metals and go wild with the crystal.
Now, you'll notice that the furniture has changed colour. Now, previously, it was a nice timber finish, but what we wanted to do was to soften it down even further. So we've painted it white, every single part. The chairs have been reupholstered as well in a really lovely complementary fabric. Now, it's the way that we've overlaid the red and the white that really brings this scheme to life.
Now, the way to successfully colour scheme a room is to just sit down and think for a second about how you want it to feel. Do you want it to feel dark? Do you want it to feel light? And then select your choice of colour. Now, in here, we've gone for this very robust purple, you know, a great shade. And if you're terrible with colours and you don't know what to choose, just get yourself a fan chart, pick your shade, and then go down the scale if you want to lighten up, or go further up if you want to darken up the mood.
Ah! Meanwhile, best dressed family in the street. You look fantastic.
Hello, you. How you doing, darling?
Oh, Gordon. How are you, darling? So how are we feeling?
Excited? Very excited.
Curious.
And excited.
Can't wait.
We never underestimate just how stressful it is for our homeowners. But take it from us, it's also stressful for us and all our team. But we're done. The house has been completely transformed. I hope you like it.
Lovely. Should we get you in then?
Yes.
Come on.
Come on. Open your eyes.
Wow! My goodness.
In you go. Don't be shy.
Oh my God. This is beautiful.
Oh. Amazing! It looks bigger.
That was our plan.
Bigger.
Did you move the walls?
This is our chairs. Yeah.
I know.
Whoa!
Remember our flower arrangements?
Yes.
There they are, in place for you.
Very nice. Very nice. It feels warm, comfortable, inviting.
Happy with it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now they can invite all they want to the wedding.
No boxes, no bags, no fuzzy felt clocks that you had to vacuum.
I love everything about it.
Do you?
Everything.
Yeah.
My goodness, it's gorgeous.
Excellent. Well, should we get you upstairs to look at the bedroom?
Yeah.
Wait.
Fantastic.
Yeah, one chap.
Come on, my lovelies.
My glamorous
Up, up, up.
In you go. Come on.
Whoa!
Look at this.
Holy!
Wow.
Are we in the right house?
I know.
I think you brought us in the wrong house.
It's your house, baby. Your bedroom.
It looks bigger.
It does look bigger, doesn't
Yeah.
This is beautiful.
Relaxing chair.
It's a nice soothing colour, this, isn't it? You know, and it's
Yeah.
really relaxing.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a light on your ceiling.
it? Yeah, a baby look, and all dimmable as well, obviously, so that you can adjust the mood in case you're feeling a wee bit romantic.
Not in front of the children, Colin. At least there won't be any rattling headboard with a padded headboard.
Good.
Yeah.
You did a good job.
Fantastic.
Good job.
Are we happy
Yes.
with the home heist experience?
Yes.
Fantastic. But there's actually one more space to show you.
With the family loving what they've seen so far, it's time for Colin and Justin to come clean about those 2 rooms they've knocked into one. Fingers crossed.
In you go.
Oh my God!
Oh my God, look at how fabulous.
Oh my God!
See, 2 bedrooms become 1 great space.
That sofa isn't just a sofa, that's a gorgeous, top quality sofa bed. So we suggest
I was
show you.
wondering where I was gonna sleep.
At the end of the day, what we've done is we've given you, I guess, ultimate flexibility because this
Right.
is a really useful secondary family zone to you guys. It's also a brilliant bedroom for you, Ronda.
But of course, the hot news is no more bags and boxes, and we're not wasting almost $30,000 prime estate, okay? So you need to get bang your buck.
Okay.
Gorgeous.
Very nice. It's gorgeous. It's mine for 8 months.
Great job, guys.
It's
Great
great,
job.
isn't it? I hope you enjoy it, guys. You've been an absolute joy to work
very
with,
good
every
job.
one of you. Stay fabulous.
Stay
fabulous. Take care, guys. Enjoy every minute.
Thanks for that.
Oh, we love it.
We just love it.
Just
Beautiful.
gorgeous. For the wedding, I'm going to be so excited to bring all our friends and family here because the house looks amazing.
They've done a good job, Colin and Justin.
I don't think anybody else could have done such a great job.
Well, that was a global fusion village style for, I reckon, one globally happy family.
We're Colin and Justin, and you have just watched another home be successfully heisted. Only one thing left to do, Mr. McAllister.
Go on, then.
It's time to roll out the rug.